What's up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video here with Limitless Ayla. Today we are going to be making a free-handed crochet top for my cousin Zeta. I'm going to be using my mannequin that I bought 2 years ago. I haven't put much use into it. Figured I could use it for this project because I got her size and all her dimensions. So I figured I would be able to freehand this crochet top pretty easily with all the sizes, my skills, and my mannequin. As you can see here, I will zoom in on the side of the screen. There is different sizes ranging from a 33 to a 39.5, which will just really help me making this crochet top because I can pretty much just base it off of this body type. Nothing from down here, just making a top. I'm gonna try and get it to a little bit right here. I'm not too sure though, but we will be sketching out and designing this crochet top. I'll switch this around to the back. I do want the back to have adjustable straps going down the sides here, and then I want it to have an adjustable string back so that she can pretty much fit it to her perfect size, make it a little looser, make it a little bigger. You can grow with it, you can shrink with it, so kind of just make it perfect for her, but using that 34 bra size to start off with. I do have some inspiration photos which I will also be showing on this side of the screen, hopefully, but I have not really made anyone a lot of clothes besides my own mother, which she loves them. Hopefully this goes well. I will be using lots of colors. I might be throwing some green in there just because of all the variety of purple, but I will have to pick some of these colors to make this crop top. Sorry guys, I'm a little congested today. Allergies, but we are getting ready to start designing this crochet top. Got my mannequin in the background, got my trusty GoPro over here that is going to be doing a time lapse of me designing this, but I will have this camera pointing towards the screen, which I will be showing you guys some of the designs I am looking through, but just kind of sketching out some pictures and some patterns and then freehanding it. So we'll see how that goes. So guys, I don't know, I'm trying to plan it out. So this will be the front, which is like a normal cup crochet, right? And then we have the back strings here, which will be a little thicker. And then we have the separation piece that is connecting the top cups to the bottom decor. I kind of want to add some little dangly things just to make it like, I don't know, decor look kind of pretty. But I think I'm just going to do some single or double crochet here, and then I'm going to make these wide. I'm not too sure. And then I want to add some of like a flare here, kind of like some cottagecore look. Then here's the back. You can see how it's all adjustable, so you can adjust the strings here. Just a starter. I kind of want to mess around with some of the yarn just to see where it's at, but I think I want to do maybe a combination of colors. I'm kind of thinking a combination of these two colors, because there's like a lilac purple and like a darker purple. I don't know. I don't really know what the colors are. I'm just using some of my old yarn that I have. Just kind of trying to plan this out though. I think I could have, let's see. If I pull out these two, I kind of want to have these two colors, but together in a way. You can see that there. I want to make them like, by using the same color. It'll make it look a little colorful. Two different purples. So I think I'm going to use these two colors, guys, and make it look like this. So let's get started using these two colors. I'm going to try and start making the cup first. Alright guys, so let's start. I'm going to try and by pulling out some yarn a little bit. So I'm going to be using a 3.5 hook. So I'm taking the two colors of yarn that I have. I'm going to try and sew them together, do a little testing, and see where it takes us. Now as you can see, I do have this sizing chart up here on my screen that I'm making is a small with 3 inches for the beginning start of that string. Alright guys, if you can't see that, this string is almost 2 inches. If we move it a little up, it's 2 inches. So we want to get to that 3-inch mark. So let's get to that 3-inch mark and I will be right back. Okay guys, if you can't see, we are at 3 inches. So we're basing it off of this. Now you can see that they have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 rows. So we're going to try and do around 6 rows with these mixed colors. And I'll show you guys how to do that first row. So now this is where we are at. This is a half double crochet. This is our first row of this crop top. This is our first row. So now I'm going to pull a little slack, some slack yarn over here. So I've got my 2 yarns right here. Just gotta pull some more slack. So let's start half double crocheting into these stitches, guys. So now you guys can see that we kinda have the bra shape that we are looking for, which is just getting that arch, that curved part. Okay guys, now we have finished our second row, this being our first, this being our second. Alright guys, so we have an issue. I've hit a dilemma. I love using 2 colors of yarn. Very beautiful, but I do not like how thick it is making it. Kind of seems uncomfortable, honestly. I would rather just line the inside of it and make it more comfortable, so I think I'm just gonna the pain, I'm just gonna have to pull it apart even if I can, just because it's so thick. Oh, it's not satisfying at all, which is sad. Only if it was actually satisfying. It's really just hard because it's so thick. There we go, there we go. Oh, this is so sad. I mean, look at this pile, watch. See how thick it is? It's so hard to undo. And I don't think that will be comfortable. I don't want to waste any of this yarn. Okay, well now I'm going to have to figure out how to do this. I'm going to have to separate them. Y'all, this is so confusing. But, I mean, you never learn until you test, so I have to test. Let's wind up this at the same time. I don't know. Let's do this, a little bit of this pink one. And then a little bit of this other color. Alright guys, so I finished wrapping these up. Thank goodness, because geez, how long does it take someone? I've gotten this one and this one wrapped up, which is awesome. I'm trying to figure out which one I'm going to use. I'm probably going to use this one as the base color, and then this one as I'm probably going to use, I should just stop the tracking. I should probably use this one as the base color and this one as the outer trim. Now let's restart, which sucks, but everything I told you guys to do in that first part, I'm just going to be redoing just without 2 pieces of yarn. So it's going to take me a little bit longer, but we'll get there. So I'll be back when I'm done making this other piece. I am so indecisive, I swear. I cannot pick color to save my life. I made the blue one and I loved it. And then I was like, I don't like the color because I'm going to be using this silk right here to line it. And I figured it matched more with this. So I'm going to go and make the same cup and the same pattern again, but with this color. I will be back. Okay guys, so here we are. I've pinned it in for the most part. I'm just kind of trying to figure out how I want it, or if they are identical, because they look a little different. Okay, so it seems like this one actually needs to come down a little more. Okay, and then so does this one. Now I need to measure the distance to about here. But before I do that, I need to make sure I can connect this and start working on this base. So first I'm going to connect this, and then I'm going to come around and extend these ends. But we'll get there in a minute. First I need to measure the distance in between this. So it's about 2 inches. If you guys can't see, it's about 2 inches. So I'm going to go with 2 inches. So you guys are going to come along with me while I try and crochet this mannequin together. While I try and crochet these pieces of crop top together. So that was a single crochet of 7, and I'm going to connect it to this first stitch here with a slip stitch. And tighten that off. I think that looks pretty good so far. Okay, I might need to take it off the mannequin for the rest of this. I probably do. Cool. Trying to keep those pins in the same spot. Okay. Rotate the camera positions. Okay guys, sorry. I know it might look like a mess. right now, but I'm going to be changing out the GoPro battery so we can get another point of view. The most tedious task is making sure that all of your cameras are still recording. But let's get this time lapse set up. Okay, I got my GoPro set up. We are ready. So now I'm just going to be single crocheting along this bra pad. Hopefully it turns out well. So let's get started. So I added a single crochet along this whole bottom row of this pad. Now I'm going to be doing a couple more single crochets here to make a chain, and then I'm going to fit it to the mannequin. Okay, before I make a chain, I'm actually going to put this on a mannequin and measure how far I need to chain. Okay guys, I'm going to try and get a good angle on this, but if we are starting here, I want it to go to about 8 inches. I don't know if you can see. So I'm going to do an 8-inch chain and then see where we are real quick. Okay guys, I don't know if you can see here, but we have our 8-inch chain finally finished. So now I'm going to go along it with half double crochet. Okay, so I'm just finishing chaining that 8-inch back strap on the right side. I'm just going to keep going along the rest of these stitches on the pad with a half double crochet. And then we'll get to the other side. Okay guys, we just got finished doing this double crochet. Now I'm going to do a double crochet here, and then I'm going to try and do some single crochets, come back with a double crochet, cut it here, hide the string, and then start from the edge again. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I've done 30 single crochet and single crocheted along this. Now I'm going to be doing half double crochet all the way back to here, and then we will see where we're at, and I will slip stitch that. Okay guys, here's me trying to make sure it's even, and it looks pretty even to me. So I think we are good to continue. Okay guys, I'm going to work on this for the night. I'm going to get this as far as I can, and then probably go to bed and try and continue this tomorrow. So I'll show you guys one more time before I go to bed, and then we'll see where we are. So right now I'm just taking the pins off of this and putting the pins back into place. Take my blue light glasses off. So right now I am just taking out these pins here and putting them right back in where I pulled them out of. So when I come back to resize it on, I know exactly where I took it off from. Okay, done taking it off. And you can see how I left all of those there, just to remind myself of where I should put it when I put it back on. But let's get to working on the bottom part of the torso. Alright guys, so as you can tell, I last ended off with this darker purple. So I'm going to be starting off this next row with this lighter purple. Then I will come back to you guys when this row is complete. Alright guys, I had to put my compression gloves on because my hands are starting to get a little sore. I can't find my yarn cutter, so I'm pulling out my handy dandy multi-tool and cutting it. But let's start on this next row. We're doing dark purple. So, here we are. I realized realized that I need to make the straps a lot longer, but I haven't connected them. As you can see, I do have a little, I don't know what you call it, a safety pin, but it's not a safety pin, it's just like a little plastic clip. But I have that there, holding the strap on, and then I've laced it into the back. So I need to make this longer, the string a lot longer, probably like down to the butt. So you can adjust it as much as you want, but I definitely need to take the whole thing apart. Not what I did last time and take this whole thing apart. Just the straps. Thank God. This has taken 2 days, maybe 3 days. I don't know, it's not that bad, but it's kind of a bitch. So here we are. Next time I definitely will decrease here because I just don't like how much of a little lump is here, but it's not that bad. I'm just gonna decrease. I think when wearing it, will actually hold it up. And the reason why this looks like crap is just because of how tight it is, because I was trying to make sure that it actually fit, but the strings are not long enough, so I have to remake all the strings. But it's not too hard, you know, I can just unlace it. But before I unlace it, I actually want to clip this in so I can show you guys how far I've actually gotten. But as you guys can see, I've already gotten done the attachment pieces. I don't think it's bad. If I need to redo it, I will Oh, fuck. Realization moment. I fucked up. I gotta go back. Not undo the whole thing, but I realized I don't really like this added on row. Luckily, I can just take that out. You can't make it perfect. It's definitely my first try, and I'm freehanding it, so it's not going to be perfect. But I can make it pretty damn close. So I'm not too worried about it. But I definitely think the front looks good, and I'm done with the body of it, the whole initial body. I just really need to fix these straps, make them longer. Also, it's like this freaking lump in my hair. I tried to make it look good, but it's just kind of lumping out right now. I don't freaking know. I'm gonna fix these straps and I'll be back. Okay guys, after like hours of trying to make the other string, I made it and I've connected it, and I'm going to sew it into the back. So let's do that. Now I'm coming this way, so it's going in the back and out the front on each one. Just think it gives it a better look because it pulls it the way I want it to be pulled. Now we're gonna hit this one. Okay, I got it stringed, and oh my god, it looks so good. And I still have all this extra just in case I need it bigger, she needs it bigger. So I'm going to put a little bow in it real quick and see how it looks. Well, it's good enough right now. I want to try it on though, see if it actually freaking fits, at least something. So if it fits me, it'll definitely fit her because it'll shrink. So I'm gonna try it on. Here we are. It's not bad. Here's the back. I don't hate it. I might change the strings. I might leave it. If she wants to change the strings, I'll show her how to change them, but here it is. Okay guys, this is the forgot to record an outro Ayla. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my video. I enjoyed making it, even though it was really freaking difficult. Hopefully she loves it. I'm gonna send it over to her soon, and she'll send me pictures of it, and you can see that on my Instagram. It might be a little windy out. It is very nice outside today though. So, thanks for watching my YouTube video though. I will see you guys on the next one. Like and subscribe. Sorry it was such a mess. Bye.